Hey guys, Cheesette Cowan here, CEO of Real Estate. I am excited to talk to you about this topic, and it is a good one. So I'm going to talk to you about 10 ways to lead generate or find new clients to get new people into your pipeline, right? This is so important because at the end of the day, real estate is all about leads. That is the first domino in your real estate business. I don't care what you're doing. If you don't have enough people in your pipeline, and when I say in your pipeline, your database, hopefully you're building a database. If you're not, get into this membership space. So, because we got database training in there, you have to have a database, right? But there are ways that I grow my business through systematic lead generation. So number one, I'm just going to hit you with 10. You take notes and write what you like. Vendor directory. The first thing that I created was a vendor directory. Here's what a vendor directory does. Every entrepreneur that I meet, I send them a link to go to my digital vendor directory. I email that directory to my clients every time they ask for a referral. So if a client says, hey, Cheesette, do you have a lawn person? I am not going to just say, yeah, here's their phone number. I'm going to email that client my vendor directory. Why am I emailing that client my vendor directory? Because I want them to see me as a resource. I could just give them the number. I have all of them in my phone. I could just give them the number, but I want that client now to see me as a resource. It's branded to me, and then I want them to forward it and share it with other people. The reason for that is, as I'm building a vendor directory, I had 3 people, they sent the directory to their friends. I got 3 calls from people like, hey, how do I get in your vendor directory? Oh, I thought you would never ask. Here's a link to fill out. They filled out the link, put their business and services in there. Everybody that adds themselves to the vendor directory, guess what Cheesette do? Call. Hey, Earl, I see you added yourself to my vendor directory. You're a photographer. Great. I love to talk to you more about your business and how we can exchange business together. That is one, and which brings me to my next one. Number 2, I created a referral for referral system. Using that same concept, when I call, oh, Earl, you're a photographer. Great. Here's what I'd like to propose. Since we're both entrepreneurs, we're both working in the business space, I want to do a referral for referral with you. So what I'd like to do is every time I give you a referral, will you do the same for me? Oh, yes, I will. Okay, great. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to look back to anybody that has asked me for photography. And Earl, I've done this with you. Anybody that has asked me for photography, I'm going to go back now and put you in contact with them through an email. And then I'm going to set a reminder in 15 days, 30 days, 60 days. You better return that referral or you will never get another referral from me. And this is how I always tell the agents that I'm coaching, you have to have a mutually beneficial business system. I'm not just feeding your business and you're not feeding mine. So that's a way to add at least 2 to 4 people to your database a day. And I'm not talking about I'm talking about specifically viable leads, because when I'm telling them who I'm looking for buyers and sellers, and I'm asking you to be my eyes and ears on the street. And I'm going to do the same for you, right? So brings me to my third one. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is building this agent database. I have an agent database where I exclusively market to agents. This is how I came into the daily sending of the emails, because I would bring these people, and I had a whole system. The first assistant that I ever hired, she started it, and now it's evolved into its own system. And now as a result, most of my business is referral based, because I get their address, their phone number, their name, their emails, where they live, the closest metro city, who they are they a rainmaker, are they a transaction coordinator, etc. And then when I have referrals, I give them directly to them. You'll see me post on Facebook if I don't have anybody in a zip code. Like I just posted somewhere in Pennsylvania. I never even heard of the city, but I posted in a Facebook group to get that somebody in that space. But at the end of the day, the referrals from agents to agents are a lot of my business, and that started systematically focusing at that as a lead gen. The next one is seminars. Seminars is something that I just don't feel like people do enough of. Seminars give you the opportunity to get in front of 15, 20 people at once. If you got to talk to 100 people a day, why not create a seminar not 100 people a day, 20 people a day, 100 people a week? Why not create a investor seminar? Get a lender in there, get somebody for credit repair in there, get a home warranty person in there, get a lawn person in there. It's 4 people. They are responsible for bringing 25 people to the seminar. That's 100 leads right there. I'm going to give you a link to have them register. When they register, I got all their names and numbers. And then after the webinar or seminar, it could be online, it could be in person, but I'm going to send everybody an email. Thank you for coming to my webinar. Now we're in relationship because now we're starting the dialogues. If I got 100 people, I don't need all 100 of them. If I get 4, I'm good. Right? That's all you need to start building the database. Leads are about getting information. And before we go, I want to make sure that we know the difference between a lead and a contact. A lead is somebody you just got their name and phone number. So that's why when agents are like, I want to go somewhere that gives you leads, I can give you a bunch of names and phone numbers. Now you have to call them, contact them to build a relationship with them, get permission to stay in two-way conversation so that they can eventually become a client or a contact. So the next one is online reviews and testimonials. I don't see this enough, but I did a business planning session with an agent today. As soon as we finished, I said, hey, can you send me a review of what you learned today? Why are we not sharing our client experiences, and why are we waiting to closings to get testimonial? If you have a good consultation with somebody, and if you follow me, you know that's how it's going down. Hey, tell me about your consultation. Tell me what I did that was different from other people. And then post right on stories. Because people want to do business with people that they know that other people know, like, and trust. I'm not going to wait to the end of a transaction when I'm communicating with somebody every day and I get a review when we go under contract, when we finish inspections. I don't post them all anymore because I'm not really in that space, but I get them and I keep them and I use them. I email them to clients, which brings me to my next one, which is email marketing. A lot of the reviews and stuff that I get, I'll email to clients. Hey, this is what's going on this week. This is what we did. And part of email marketing is newsletters. Like, you should be having a newsletter to your clients at least monthly, if not weekly. Let them know. And for the love of God, please don't make it real estate related. Make it lifestyle related and sprinkle some real estate in there. People don't care about real estate until they care about real estate. They don't want a newsletter about the market trends. Now I have 2 newsletters that I send out. One is about the market trend, but it also has recipes in it, home update tips, check for your insurance every year, etc. Those are things that really help people start to think about things that are real estate related. And when they start to think about things that are real estate related, then that's when we'll have a conversation. Because again, nobody thinks about real estate until they think about real estate. Nobody is sitting there, nobody cares about the interest rates. I was talking to somebody, she said, what do you think about the interest rate? I'm not buying a house. I don't care. The interest rate can be 15%. I already own my house. I'm not buying a house right now. So when I go to buy a property, now I care about interest rates. Now I'm gonna be checking for you. Just make sure the communication is there so that when they do need you, they know that they can call. The next thing is networking groups. This is something that we don't do enough of. And when I say networking groups, Facebook has a lot of networking groups that you can be a part of, right? And when I say be a part of, join the networking groups. And when you join the networking groups, introduce yourself, interact with people, let people get to know you, let people get to like you before you start trying to sell them, right? I network with people and I track everything. If y'all know me, I track everything, but I track how people interact with me without me knowing them. Because when I say how they interact with me without me knowing them, because we're in an online space, I comment on people's things and I leave intentional comments and they're real. I'm not faking, but I'm a person and I want to connect with people. The next one is host a private Facebook group. For the love of God, please. If you want to do something real estate related, host a real estate group. Lifestyle related, host a lifestyle group. If you like gardening and you live in Temple Terrace, create a group that says Container Gardeners of Temple Terrace. Get everybody in Temple Terrace that's into gardening in your group. Get all of their information and email them container gardening tips every week. At the end of the email, put your signature, your favorite real estate agent, Cheesette Cowan. I'm looking for container gardening tips until I'm ready to buy real estate. And then when I see your email, Cheesette Cowan Realtor, boom, now I need a realtor. So when I get your container garden email this time, I'm going to reply and say, hey, Cheesette, when you get a chance, I'd love to talk to you about selling my house. That's how it works, right? So neighborhood cleanup projects are another one. One of the things that I did in a community, order a huge freaking dumpster. I think we paid $300 for the dumpster. Leave it out in the community. Some communities you got to get approval for. This community, we actually knew a home buyer. So we sat it on their driveway. We emailed and marketed and door knocked the whole neighborhood and told them on this day, we're going to have 2 large trash cans. Bring all of your stuff out there. When they came out there, they had a QR code. In order to dump their stuff, they had to fill out this QR code because we wanted to say thank you to the person that sponsored it. And the person that sponsored it was me. So what do you think they got a call on Monday? Hey, I saw that you came to our neighborhood cleanup. I was so excited to sponsor that. By the way, my name is Cheesette Cowan. I'm a real estate expert. Boom, boom, boom. Neighborhood cleanups work every time. The last one is kind of similar, but shred parties. You can go to, I don't know, we got one from Kinko's one time. I don't know if Kinko's is still in business. I think they like transmuted to FedEx. But we ordered a shredder for a particular office and we put our branding on it. We ordered a sleeve for it on the outside with a QR code that they could enter in for a raffle. Why did I put the QR code that they could enter for a raffle? Because they're gonna just throw their stuff. They ain't gonna try to, but what did we raffle off? We raffled off a shredder. We had somebody donate a shredder, and then the whole thing was, you don't have to shred at work. You can shred at home. Enter into this raffle. Boom. 10 ways to lead generate. Very easy, not real estate related. Real estate is simple, not easy. The hardest part, I think, in real estate is everybody wants to sell, not build relationships. Relationships are the cornerstone of real estate. When people get ready to sell, they're going to call the people that they're in relationship with. But you're never going to get in relationship with them if you're only focused on selling. These are the kind of strategies that we talk about in the membership platform, which are so fun. I'm so excited about it. It's so fun. Are you a part of it? If you're not, why not? What are you waiting for? What are we doing here? You should be a part of the membership program because these are strategies that it's going to take to build your business and grow it to the next level and get you past that kind of 1 to 2 transaction mark and get you at least to that 6-figure mark very quickly, very strategically, and with a plan. So there's a link in the bio. There's a link in the description box that I want you to click on. At least inquire about more information. I love to work with you.